Guys, so recently I started playing Forza Motorsport on my PC. I started off on the keyboard and you guys told me to get an Xbox controller, so I did. And then some of you guys told me to get a Logitech steering wheel, so I did. So I'm going to do a quick game with this, to do some drifting. That's what I want to do, learn how to drift on there. We're going to do it with the Xbox controller, then we're going to unbox the steering wheel and hook it up and give it a go and see how we compare. Alright, so here we are in my PC. I've got my drift car. So I'm just doing it with the Xbox controller at the moment. I'm absolutely useless, guys. I've been reading some of your comments of how I should learn. You guys said I should do it manual. I can't do manual on a controller, so hopefully with the steering wheel, it's going to work out better. But I think the trouble what I've been doing is entering corners way too fast. I think that's where I'm going wrong. And then it might just be practice, practice, practice. And a lot of you guys said it's going to be easier with the steering wheel, so I'm excited to find out if it actually is. I'm guessing it to be more difficult to start with. Just with anything new, you're not really sure how it works, so you've got to practice and practice. We've got a roundabout in here, so we can practice a bit of drifting, see if we can get a drift all the way around. Ah, we spin out. Guys, I am useless. But you guys are saying do it in manual, so you can clutch kick it and you can select the right gear, like second or third gear. So we will be trying that in a minute. So at the moment it's trying to drift it in first gear, and yeah, I can kind of get that. I probably want to be in second gear now and it's not shifting. So that might well help it a lot, we will see. We've got kind of a drift going on. And some of you guys said if I do it in this view, this is my favourite view, you said it's a lot more difficult to drift. I don't know, maybe. Ah, we spin out. Alright, maybe I'll learn to drift in this mode. Because in this mode here, you guys can see what the car looks like. It probably makes a nicer experience. What's this dude doing here? Is he an online player? Ah, we spin out. This feels almost impossible, guys. But anyway, we need to practice. The more we practice, the better we're going to get. As with anything in life. If you suck at something, well, sometimes you just suck at something forever, you know. Not everybody can be a basketball player, you know. Just because you practice more, like, yeah, sure, you're going to get better, but it doesn't mean you're going to become an expert. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll become an expert, maybe I won't, but I just want to be able to drive it around the map and just drift it where I want. It looked pretty cool when I was watching other people's videos, and I don't know if they've been practicing for years doing all that. But, you know, as long as I can drift it around a little bit and have some fun, that's all that kind of matters. Oh, what we've got up here. Some of you guys also said you want to see me do barn finds. So apparently you need to go to the orange area on the map, and then you need to find cars that are hidden in barns. So I may do a video on that if some of you guys want to see. Alright, so as you can see, I suck at drifting. And if I'm looking at the steering wheel, it's the steering on the car. It's not actually doing what I'm telling it. It's a big delay. So maybe that's why I was making it more difficult. Oh, and we're off again, guys. I just can't do it. I am useless. Alright, let's unbox the steering wheel. So here we have the Logitech. A lot of you guys said to me to get this, but some of you guys also said to me get the Thrustmaster. So, yeah, most people said to get this one, so I went with this one. I'm not really an expert. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'll just listen to you guys. Anywho, enough waffle. Let's crack it open. Oh, so there's another box inside another box. There we go, guys. Check it out. So in the box we get the steering wheel, pedals, adapter, cables, instructions, and I've got the shifter separately. I might hook it up, but I'm probably going to end up using this in a separate video. I don't want to take more off than what I can chew. We've got the paddle shifters on there, so we're going to try the manual. So we've got the accelerator here. This one, it kind of feels fairly realistic. Brakes, got a little bit more tension there, a bit like on a real car. And the clutch pedal, it's kind of like got a little flick to it as well, as you would on a real car. So the steering wheel is a little bit smaller than what it is on a real car. It's got the paddles on the back here, and yeah, they feel fairly similar. And the pedals, they also feel actually fairly similar too. So supercar and sports cars, they don't usually really come with a clutch pedal anymore. It's something more commonly found on older cars like this one here. And yeah, the clutch pedal does feel kind of similar. It's a little bit stiffer on the real thing. So I'm going to set it all up. I'm going to follow this little guide here, plug it all in, get it working. A few of you guys have mentioned my funky keyboard. This is a keyboard that I use for editing videos. As you can see, if you look at all the keys, I've got all the functions labelled on there so you know what you're doing. Someone also commented about my retro microphone, and this is a Blue Yeti, I believe it's called, even though it's orange. Blue's just to make. And then over here, I have a big 60-inch flat screen TV, and I've actually got it wired up to the computer, so I could get the wheel and I could bolt it on there and play it on a bigger screen. So maybe that's something that I'm going to try in a different video. But to start off with, I'm going to try it on this computer monitor here. And this is a 4K LG, I think it's even, I don't know if it's a gaming monitor or not, but it seems to do the job for me. There's got these clamp thingamajigs here that you use to clamp it onto your table. Now on my table here, it's a little bit too thick for it. It looks like it's got these spacers on here, and I don't know, do they come off? Oh yes. So next we've got to plug the pedals into the wheel here, put the cable into these little grooves, and then slide the wheel onto the table and clamp it down. Haha, beautiful. Next we've got to plug it into a USB port, and I'm running out of ports here on my PC. And, oh, we've got to plug it in somewhere. For some reason, they've supplied me with a European plug, which isn't going to fit into our English outlets. So, we've got to use an adapter. Man, I've got to sort out this spaghetti junction under here. And then this end actually goes on the bottom of this. I should have really fitted that before I mounted the wheel, but no big deal. What's it doing? What are you doing? That was scary. Now that it's plugged in, guys, it feels a lot more realistic. Oh, could be working. Oh, we're working, guys. Let's give you a bit of volume. How do you go backwards? How do you reverse? I don't know how you reverse. I will need to figure it out. I'm just pressing Y to rewind. Alright. Yeah, oh, it feels... It doesn't feel exactly like a real car, but it's got some resistance there. I mean, it's going to definitely take some getting used to. Guys, this is actually really hard. It's going to take some practicing. So I know you guys are saying I should use manual mode, and I will do. I will use manual. I'm just trying to get the hang of it a little bit first, otherwise it's too much to think about. And then once I start getting the hang of it, oh my god, it just wants to spin out. It's definitely going to take some getting the hang of this, guys. I'll tell you what, I can kind of drift real cars in real life, kind of. I used to have a Sierra Cosworth 3-door, and I could slide that round roundabouts all day long. But this is 10 times more difficult. I know you've got to kind of let go of the wheel and let the wheel automatically go into opposite lock. Oh my god, this is giving me a proper workout, guys. It just spins out. Man, this is actually really hard. I just cannot do it at all. I mean, massive respect to those of you guys that can actually do this. This is so much more difficult than what it looks. This is actually a real skill. What? How? I mean, is it set up wrong? Do I need to do something to set it up? It's just, how? Guys, how do you do this? Let me know in the comments, guys. Am I doing this completely wrong? Is there a setup I need to do in the game? Do I need to go into the settings and tell it that I'm using a steering wheel? I mean, this almost seems too difficult. Or is it just how it is? I mean, once the back end starts sliding out, it's just game over. There's nothing I can do about it. This is so hard, guys. This is so insanely difficult. You wouldn't believe. Look, it's just starting to spin. What? I didn't do anything. Alright, let's have a look at the settings, guys. Because this can't be right. Alright, how do we get to the menu? This cannot be right. It cannot be so difficult. Settings. Control settings. Wheel. Oh, so it knows we've got Logitech. Right, so it knows we got it. But do we do anything here? I mean, it knows we're on the wheel, so I'm guessing it's fine. No idea what all this lot is. No, I'm guessing it's probably alright. I'm just going to have to practice with it, guys. How do we get back out of here? Maybe just try a normal car and see what happens. So... let's get my favourite car, the Lamborghini. This one here, Lamborghini Huracan. I still want the Performante. Someone in the comments said to me they're going to give me the Performante, and they didn't. Probably trolling me, so I don't know. Guessing car. Alright, we'll try it with that. I mean, this drifting malarkey, guys, this is insanely difficult. So much harder than I ever thought. It's a lot more difficult with a controller. Maybe just take some practice. So let's go for the... oh, wrong button. How do we go in car view? Right, there we go. Oh, I've got to use the brakes, don't forget. I definitely need to get used to this, guys. This is going to take some getting used to. Man, this is not easy.
Right, that's a speed zone. Red line out the other end. I'm tracking your average on my laptop. Go, go, go!
Oh, we're sliding out. Man, this is so difficult.
So we can track you. Sorry.
Jesus. This is so difficult, guys. Right, on the brakes a little bit. It's like the minute it starts sliding. Oh, man. The minute it starts sliding. Oh, I've ruined the windshield. Let's go to different view. Oh, wrong button. Alright, so this is my favourite view. Oh, guys, what is going on? What is going on? I mean, how long am I going to have to practice this for? This is harder than driving a real car. Guys, driving a real car is easy. Driving an RC car is easy. This is like impossible. Guys, I'll give up for this video. I'm going to practice some more. I'm not going to bore you with me trying to learn it. I'm just going to have to practice. So guys, I hope you like this video. I'm going to practice a little bit with this. I want to get you back on when I've gotten a bit better. Please give me some comments down below and let me know what I'm doing wrong. Or is it just that I've got to practice some more? And then in another video, we're going to do a little bit more drifting, a little bit more gameplay. And we're going to unbox the shifter and see if I can drive that. And I've also got to do the paddles on here and learn how to do all that. But I've got to learn how to drive it normally first, otherwise it's too much to think of all at the same time. So guys, hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell button to stay notified, thumbs down if you suck, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!